Today on the Kokomo Press Podcast, we talk about Netflix and all these new popular shows and kind of our apprehension with watching them.
I discuss my interactions with Nelly and DeeJay Pauly D.
And we talk about way too much butt stuff.
Check us out this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? It's Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger, and today, as always, I'm joined by
Courtney.
And we have a very special guest today. He is DeeJay20, aka Chase.
What's going on, everybody?
Would you rather be DJ? You want to call you DJ
You can call me whatever.
or Chase?
We can go by 1350.
1350, baby. Yeah, I was checking out the Instagram, and you've got some stuff on there, man. You've got you DJing, which obviously that makes sense. But then you also have like hold on, I'm getting a weird. Woo, wondering what that is. I'm getting a little bit of a thing in my ear. You've got a comment recently from a very, very respectable DJ with very beautiful hair.
Yes.
Located out in a certain area
With a shore.
with a shore.
Yeah.
And tell us about that, because that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I think it was last week. Went and saw Pauly D and Envy down in Indianapolis. And
DJ Envy, like the one from
no, the club is Envy.
Oh, the Envy.
Yeah,
Okay, my
down
bad.
on Meridian.
Okay.
It's a dope-ass club. But, yeah, me and my girl were sitting there, and I see a bunch of security going through the door. I'm like, he's going to come out of there. And then next thing you know, all these lights were coming, and it was like a train horn. And all of a sudden he came out, and I was like 4 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he's the reason I started DJing. But, yeah, so
That's crazy.
I put that comment up, kind of like an appreciation post, like, hey, I saw him 4 years ago. I got to see him again. Like, thanks for all you've done in my DJ career. Yeah.
And you liked the comment.
Yeah, and I
Did he
woke
comment
up.
back?
Yeah, I woke up
Yeah.
at like 6 a.m. and I had an Instagram notification. It was like, DeeJay Pauly D commented and liked on your post. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I'm like looking at him like, this has to be a fake profile. And yeah, there was the verification. I was just like,
You know,
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
What
know.
did he say?
Yeah,
It was
what did
just
he
like
say?
the praying hands.
Yeah, like
Oh.
thank you, like.
But still, the fact that he has like 14 million followers and he took that much time to leave a comment, I was like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, it was pretty lit. I should have pulled that one up. I didn't pull that one up on here, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, in general, that you know, if you've got somebody who you look up to and then they like kind of give you some validation back,
Right.
it's pretty lit. I'm
So
not.
you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I felt like a fucking superstar. Sign me. We're going on
Sign
tour
me,
together
let's
now.
You're gonna go on tour with Pauly D.
You
That's
guys are
pretty
best
cool.
friends now.
I wish. That would be nuts.
Oh my god, could you imagine the amount of poontang you'd be? I'm just kidding. You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. Just so you guys know. You know, is it serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you guys been together?
7 months or something like that. Actually met her at one of the clubs I DJ at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in Logansport.
Yeah.
I saw you. Do you DJ a lot there?
Yeah, we have a residency up there right now.
What is it? What's the club name?
It's called the Corner Pub. It's over on 17th Street.
The Corner Pub. I feel like there's another Corner Pub somewhere. I'm just kidding. Not Ned's Corner Pub. That's a very specific one. So it's called the Corner Pub. Do you ever mess around with the guys over like the Failure Records guys? You ever mess around with them? No. Yeah, we did shows with them, music shows with them for a long time. Do you remember them? Do you remember Owl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a bunch of shows with them. So, yeah, that's cool, man. I saw that. I'm gonna show everybody. This is your Instagram, so everybody can come check you out on Instagram if they want to. We've got that right here, and then you've got a lot of really cool stuff in here. And then I saw something. What's going on with the Indiana Music Garage? I saw you made a post about that. Are you now working with them?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
So I've been friends with Tim Harder over there for a super long time because I drum as well, and he's always treated me like family. He's helped me a lot with my DJ career.
Yeah.
And getting me gigs and whatnot, helped me with gear. So, yeah, I finally made a change. I was done with the regular 9-to-5 jobs and joined the IMG crew.
Hell yeah. You're in there helping people get their gear and stuff?
Yeah.
That's pretty lit. And then I saw this as well. We also have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look how small he looks. He's so short compared to you. But I'm short compared to you, so what can I really say?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a lot taller.
I think
Met
you guys are all
Nelly.
really tall.
Yeah. For people listening on audio, DeeJay20 here, he met Nelly, the rapper Nelly. I guess, apparently, you can not only find him in St. Louis, but you can also find him in Fort Wayne.
That's
So,
right.
Ooh.
Where was it at in Fort Wayne?
Headwaters Park.
Baller. Did they do like a big concert series or something?
Yeah, it was just a festival they do every year.
Baller.
Yeah, they had Twista and Little Flip and all kinds of people from the early 2000s.
Twista. See, they did Twista. You didn't go with us, but I went with Maddie Kroll.
You went and there was Twista?
No, it was like the day before when I went to go see we went to see Limp Bizkit up in Hammond.
Am I the only person that still listens to Twista?
I love Twista. Are you kidding me? I love Twista.
I play slow jams at least once a night.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to. It's a good one, and I mean, it has to get the people going, right?
It
You
also
have
gets
to
people
play
laid.
Wetter.
Huh?
Wetter.
Wetter.
Twista Wetter.
How's it go?
I'm not
Sing a
saying
little
it.
bit of it.
No.
Here's your close.
I will not.
We might need to move the mic. Actually, we moved it too much to the point where we can't see your face.
I told
now.
you that.
All right, fix it. Push it back. Push just the. Don't touch. There you go. I want people to be able to. There you go. Can you move that up? There you go. Can you tighten the other part?
Mm.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, we got to get this mic situated for Courtney because, do whatever you need to do. I'm sorry. We moved it because you keep moving away from the mic. She keeps talking like this.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'll stay like this the whole time.
Courtney's not good with mics in her face. Oh shit! No, I mean that's exciting, man. I mean, honestly, in the last couple of months, you've got a lot of crazy shit happen between meeting Nelly and switching. working at Indiana Music Garage. I gotta say that right. I went in there. I bought this mic from them and this preamp here from them actually recently. And then I bought a mic stand as well. And then you met Nelly and then DJ Polly D, who was like an inspiration. You saw. I mean, your Instagram's blowing up, bro.
We're trying.
Yeah. That's cool. You're working at the Corner Pub in Logansport. So if you guys are ever in Logansport and you want to check out, when do you usually go up, on Fridays or Saturdays?
Both.
Both?
Yep.
Yeah. What? So when you DJ, are you like doing mostly hip hop, or do you like to do a mixture? Or?
I just kind of play to the crowd, man.
Yeah.
So the Corner Pub, or we just call it the pub. It's kind of like a mix. They've got some pool tables up there, so you'll have an older crowd to start the night out. So I'll start with some like classic rock or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then as the younger people file in, I'll kind of transition into some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like I'll go from fucking Led Zeppelin to Hollaback Girl from Gwen Stefani, and then start my shit off. So
listen, you just got Courtney's seal of approval with Hollaback Girl.
Good job.
Yeah. I need to talk about this shirt that you're wearing, Courtney. You gotta show people this. It says Kraft like macaroni. And it's got the Kraft. What the fuck?
The back says light as a cheddar, Swiss as a board.
I like it.
Hey, you were telling me, where did you get them from?
Meth Syndicate.
I feel like they should have a residency in Kokomo. Let's get a pop-up of Meth Syndicate in Kokomo. Seems like the right place for it. We'll have DeeJay1350 come out there. I'll come out there and talk some shit. We'll do it. We do a lot. I mean, that's pretty lit, man. I don't know too many DJs around here. I know DJ Pew for a while.
For sure,
I think,
yep.
But now he's like selling real estate. So is he still DJing, or is he?
I think he does Tiki Bob's in Indy every once in a while.
Yeah.
I think I've caught. But yeah, there's really not a lot going on in Kokomo anymore, man. There's not really any place to do it. So
what about
Unless
DJ?
you do like country.
Right.
Yeah. What about DJ Missy? I saw that name today on the billboard at I don't know DJ Missy. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. So I was driving past what's that bar out there we always do karaoke at?
The Highmark.
Highmark. I was driving by the Highmark. Oh, Highmark. And while I was there, I was driving by and it said karaoke contest with DJ Missy, and I'm like, I've never even heard of DJ
I don't know
Missy.
what that is.
Yeah, so apparently DJ Missy's out here doing karaoke contests, so that's pretty lit. So I might have to show up and do.
The DJs at the Highmark are top notch.
Also, I want to say it, karaoke DJs aren't real DJs.
Oh, he's throwing shots already. It's early.
But they don't do. They just play it on the screen.
Yeah, I mean.
So are they actually DJing?
Do
or
you have to buy a program? Because like I've seen people that do karaoke. They're always using like a program, like some type of like online program that they have, like, or not like an online, like it's like a.
They downloaded all the karaoke videos from LimeWire.
But isn't YouTube just like bear share?
And they froze the shit out of their computer with lime.
It took them all of their life. They've been doing it since 2005.
They've still been downloading it.
Yes.
They're like they're on their 12th computer of the year.
I'm gonna get Twista eventually.
I'm gonna get Twista. Twista, man, that slow jams. Obviously, we all know that one. But what was the Overnight Celebrity was pretty lit when it came out, and then he had the one where it was like, and it feels so good.
I didn't realize how many people he's done features with.
Yeah, I mean, if you need somebody to be really fast, here you go. You know what I mean?
Seeing that live is crazy,
Ladies,
too.
ladies, when I was single, that's what they needed somebody to go fast. They'd always call me. They called me Twista. I'm just kidding. No, I was, oh no. It's unable to, I used to have a DJ horn on my phone. I wanted to go, do you do that ever?
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
My favorite sample is from London Bridge from Fergie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I dropped that probably 40 times a night.
You know, I could see that one being fun.
Anytime somebody with like a giant ass is twerking, oh, shit.
You get a lot of twerking?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, that's good, though. Like, do you...
That's how we met his girlfriend.
That is, actually. The first night I was up there, I had no idea who she was, and she busted in the splits right in front of the stage, and I was like, I want to fuck this girl.
He's like, I want to fuck this girl. That's awesome. And she's like, ma'am, ditto.
Yeah.
She's like, you said, did I tell you what you won? Actually, you won a chance to speak into the microphone later on. Courtney's like, no. Courtney's like, I've won that too many times. I hate it. I hate winning that.
Man, I have one of those at home.
Yeah. It's like the cops.
I don't like. It was in a video, and I feel really weird.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've been exposed.
Yeah. Oh, you took a video and put it on Facebook. Okay.
No, it was the video on the page of the snow. Remember?
Was that like?
It was mine.
Yeah, I know.
It was the only one I have.
Yeah, I was joking with her about, like, we were writing a script for like a joke when everybody was snowed in or whatever, and there was a lot of snow, and we're like, send her outside to look at the snow to see how it's going, because we're supposed to get like the most snow ever. And the joke was she was supposed to use like a dildo or like a vibrator to like, oh yep, still bigger than you, doesn't matter, it's still more inches than you. And she's like, I don't want to use my own. And I'm like, well, you want me to buy one and have it sent to you? Like, let me DoorDash you one. That's not more weird. Like, you know what I mean?
Why doesn't
Postmates
DoorDash go there?
cock?
Go where?
To Sorella's and Exotic Lingerie.
That's a good question. Could you imagine being like, yeah, I need to get lube, and then you show up,
I need lube, but I'm out of gas.
yeah, I'm out of gas and I need a lube. What do I do? And they're like, let me order a jug. You can even order those jugs.
Yeah, on Amazon.
Yeah.
But what if you need it right now?
It's true. What if you Instacart it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's your anal
Well, they
beads.
go to CVS and stuff.
Here's your anal beads.
Oh my gosh, you should like Instacart a bunch of like that stuff, kind of stuff from like Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Make them go through and get all the weird shit.
And then you'll still get fucked over. Like, yes, we only have one bead. So you don't get the full bead. You get the one bead. I don't know why that's the
Why are they into
I don't know why it's 7-Eleven all of a sudden, apparently. No, I saw that. Did you guys see that clip of Biden saying that?
No.
Biden had a clip. They were like, somebody released a clip of him talking about, like, you can't go to a 7-Eleven or a convenience store nowadays without listening to an Indian accent. Haha. And he like played it for a joke. And now everybody's all offended by it. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys did this, but culturally that was a thing for a while. Like, we all like agreed in it. It was like,
I mean, it
poo.
was on The Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah. And so now everybody's like, how dare him say that when we were culturally doing it like that?
How dare him say the truth?
Yeah. I don't even, like, to me, it doesn't even, like, at what point do, like, stereotypes become, like,
Real?
Like, it can be real, but not real for everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's like, and I get that's where I think most of the people get offended by stereotypes is like, listen, I'm Indian, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't work at a, convenience store, so am I Indian? You know what I mean? People are like, people act like I'm not Indian because of that, so. I don't know, the Indian guy
You're
down
about to
the road,
get canceled.
Cancel the shit. I love getting canceled. Every time I get canceled, I get more famous.
You're not famous.
It's the opposite. It has the opposite effect when you're nobody.
That's my favorite thing is watching all the shit that you get on Facebook.
Oh man,
it's my fucking favorite.
Yeah, we get hit a lot, and lately I've actually I've simmered down. Like, I'm trying not to do so much because of everything that happened with the other Ken post.
You have to do one big one to make everybody mad.
I know.
And then we got to do a bunch of little ones, and then we got to build it back up to another big one.
Yeah. Well, we know exactly what would hit every time. Like, Brian and I have these conversations like constantly, and where we're like, is it time yet? It's
never time.
And I know for you it's never time
It's
because she's the
never.
one stressing out. Like, I can't
No,
stand
what happens is they both work like second shift at midnight, so they posted at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one awake. But I don't have any authority to block people or delete anybody without getting yelled at.
Well, you can. There's one rule. I will tell people. Like, let me go ahead and go to my camera real quick so I can tell. We have one rule to get blocked on our page. We're not Kokomo Scanner. We're not going to block you for stupid shit. One thing, if you have a call to cancel us, or you're saying you want to tell people to report us, then I'll get rid of you. That's the only thing. And I mean, I've made exceptions. I made a very big exception for you one time of blocking
and I
somebody.
appreciate it.
And you know what? And I looking back on that, I was like, you know what? It was the right thing to do. So like, if somebody is like a predator person, like we had a predator guy who got like tagged on something on the page, who's kind of a piece of shit. Okay, way more than kind of. Okay, he's definitely a piece of shit, and I will not.
He's very much of a piece of shit.
Listen, I refuse to say Dustin McKinney's name on the podcast, but I went ahead and blocked his ass from our page because the guy's just not a nice guy, and
I don't want him to have anything to do with me.
Yeah, and he's like a stalker and stuff, but he won't hear this because he's currently in prison. You know, he goes back and forth, so he gets in and out of prison, and I'm just like, I don't care. If you get in trouble for stuff, but like if you're like a predatory person, then I really don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like anybody's predatory, and I mean people that have a pattern of behavior. I mean everybody slips up one time. You know? I'm just kidding.
Except for me.
I will never slip up. Courtney, did you slip up? We all found you.
Never.
Yeah, do you know where your camera is? It's right there. That's your camera.
I'm not looking at my camera because
camera.
I can't look at him.
Look at him.
I'm not looking at him.
Look at the camera. Look into the camera. No, that's funny though. It's exciting. I mean, the fact of the matter is that we have our first ever DJ in the house, and I wish that we had like a whole setup here so I could just have you playing a bunch of cool shit. I do have one video though. I will show people. Let me see if I can get that on here. If you guys want to see that, yeah. All right, so that's the only video. I took that one off of his Instagram, so I was like, I got to get a video of at least showing the man in action, the man, the myth, the legend, out here in these streets. And
yeah, man, I'm hustling.
Is that Logan? Is that Logan?
Yeah, that's Logan.
Yeah.
They got a decent little spot up there, man.
Plus, have you worked here at all in town?
Yeah, I actually started at the Social on Sycamore.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
The Social.
I was one of the people twerking there.
You were twerking at the Social?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very social.
And I started super young at the Social, so that was like my first bar club experience anyway.
How old are you now?
I'll be 25 in July.
And you started there probably what, 21?
Yeah.
Like right at 21?
Yeah.
So when did you like? Okay, so we know DeeJay Pauly D was the first. Was like kind of got you into it. He was one of your inspirations for getting into it, which we'll get into that in a minute. But when did you start DJing? Were you 21?
So when I first actually started DJing, because before I like dabbled with it in high school, but I didn't have like any actual equipment, and
No
I was
gear,
just
yeah.
like frying the fuck out of my mom's computer trying to make playlists. But no, when I actually like got my first piece of equipment, I was 21.
Yeah.
Because I went and saw Pauly D up in Fort Wayne, where I met Nelly at the same place, in 2018, and I saw that and I was like, I gotta take this shit for real.
Yeah. And it like made you want to do it. I know. Like so, Pauly D. He did the everybody knows Jersey Shore. Everybody knows Snooki, Pauly D, Ronnie. Sammy something Sweetheart. It's been forever.
I never watched Jersey Shore. Do I look like I would?
You honestly with those winged liner, yes. With that makeup,
just because people called me Snooki.
Exactly. You did look like a Snooki. You do look like.
You look like you could be an extra on the Jersey Shore.
You do. With that makeup, I think it's the makeup. If we got you like a poofy haircut, maybe.
Hold on.
You gotta put it up. She's going. Let's go in.
Do I got the bun?
Oh my! You do. It actually did look really good, actually. So you can't really. She can't lie to us anymore.
I'm actually Snooki.
You are.
Yeah.
This whole time, I knew it. The whole time.
I dressed up as her for Halloween one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody knew who it was as soon as you walked in the room.
They're like, "Is that Snooki or is that Miley Cyrus?"
You look like Miley Cyrus. Yeah,
no.
Especially when you're younger. You look like little Miley Cyrus.
Shut up.
You look like Hannah Montana. It's better than looking like Shia LaBeouf.
We talked about this last
I know.
time. We don't have to do it again.
Who do people say you look like?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, the one I get all the time, and I kind of see it now, is the fucking kid from We're the Millers.
Oh, yeah.
The one that gets bit on the nuts by the tarantula. Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, shit. He just got that big Marvel role, didn't he? Yeah, he's playing... well, it's like I don't know if they've released that he's playing it, but he's playing the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like the guy that no.
Got nothing for you, bub.
You don't know? You guys don't do that?
Chris Pratt?
No, yeah,
He's playing Chris
He's
Pratt.
playing Chris Pratt playing on Star Wars.
Let's kick him out.
There's like this like super powered being. It's like Adam Warlock. That's his name.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Adam Warlock. He's playing Adam Warlock, and they alluded to Adam Warlock at the end of the Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2, where like the race of those golden people, they were creating him or whatever, and then like I will call him Adam, and that was the end of it. And then we haven't had a Guardians of the Galaxy since then, which is like 7-8 years. So the new one, he's supposed to be playing that, so that's pretty lit. Will, is his name Will something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Will Smith, is that his name?
He's a British fella, I know that.
Is he British?
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking know that.
He's also a lot taller than I thought. He's like 6'3".
Yeah. So you're telling me you guys are getting paid? I'm just kidding.
That's how I felt when I first started DJing.
Yeah, right. It's like anytime you start anything artistic, it's weird how many places need artists, but how little they're willing to pay for them.
I used to get paid $20 a show.
$20 a show.
Yeah.
They're like exposure though. Did
Yeah.
you get drinks? Free drinks at least?
Yeah, they gave me like a $30 drink allowance.
Like make a 50 or I'm leaving.
That's like 2 drinks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like getting tipped. Like I guess what, you're not getting tipped now. You're getting 3 drinks tonight.
Yeah.
What is your drink of choice when you are DJing? You got
Man, it just kind of depends. I go in different waves. Right now, they've got a orange Jameson. And man, if you mix that with like cream soda, it tastes like a dreamsicle.
They have cream soda at Captain Morgan right now.
And it's fucking
orange.
delicious.
Orange Dream.
Orange Dream, Captain Morgan.
Yeah, it's so good.
I saw somebody made a fake pineapple crown. Did you see that? Somebody made a fake one.
That was fake.
That's fake.
I was so mad
You thought it was real?
because I went into Soupli's and asked him if they had it. I'm an
Got
idiot.
That was the alcohol version of the Kokomo Press they got you.
God,
It's awesome.
Well,
if I wasn't on the page, all that stuff would have get me.
I know, right? You wouldn't get it.
No, I get it.
I did have a lady come by, like a lady at work that I work with who's older, and she was like, "Hey, Jordan," and I was like, "What?" She's like, "I want you to know, you did a good job on that post." I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "Listen, I was so mad. I was like, I can't believe my tax dollars are going to this." She said tax dollars. I was like, I know she means business. She's like, I can't believe my tax dollars are going to this. I was like, yeah. She was like, but then my daughter told me that it was fake and it was Kokomo Press, and I was like, that's Jordan. And she came up to me at work and she was like, you're so.
I told you what my grandma said.
What'd your grandma say?
My cousin works for the high school. She was texting my cousin and said, "Is this real? What is this?" And he's like, "You need to talk to your other grandchild."
I love that like they were like, talk to Courtney. She's
Yeah.
the problem.
Like, you need to talk to Courtney, not me.
And the Courtney's like, I swear I'm just part of this group.
He's like, I didn't do it.
I
It's
didn't
all
do
a
this."
surprise to me too.
Yeah, was it surprising to you?
You don't ever tell me what you're gonna post and when you're gonna do it.
Well, every time I have the conversation, I'm like, hey, Brian, what do you think? And he's like, don't tell them. It's funnier when they don't know and they have to deal with it. You guys are dealing with the aftermath of something you guys didn't sign
You're
up
like,
for.
God. Like, at least prepare me.
I have to do that shit with my friends all the time. They're like, did you see this post about adult night at Kokomo Beach? And I'm just like, where did you get your fucking source from? They're like, I don't know, something on Facebook. I was like, let me fucking see it. I was
See,
like,
that one disappointed me because I wanted that to happen.
Yeah, everybody. That was the funny thing about that one was it went the opposite direction. Brian made that post and he was like, he put it out there, or whatever, and then it was like he was expecting it to be like, you know, people outrage, and it was
Right.
more like people like, oh man, I can't wait to
about
go.
fucking time.
About time we got something for adults in this town. I'm trying to get my dick out.
We can get naked at the pool.
We can have our dicks out. It's like dicks and chicks. We all know it's just going to be like 25 dudes, and all the chicks are going
It
to
would be no women.
be 450 guys. We'll be begging for a trans woman. Like, please, one.
We should start selling tickets,
Yeah, we should. I would sell tickets for it.
and then not.
I told Brad, I was like, we should try to make it happen. Like, not exactly.
Remember, we were gonna try.
Like, do an adult one, but not nudity. Sorry, guys, you can't have your dicks out. I know everybody wants their dicks and tits out. The funny thing is, there would be some women that show up. They're like,
It would not be the ones that you want.
nice.
Oh, not at all.
Say that again. I want the people to know what you said.
They heard me. 100%.
It would not be the ones that you want. Which women are you talking about? The wildebeests?
No, we like those.
Yeah, I do like the wildebeest.
It's the really skinny ones.
Yeah, get those out of there.
Get out of here,
Skinny
attractive
tits,
women.
big boobs, big ass. Get
Stop.
out of here.
It's body positivity.
What are you doing?
Stop being perfect.
Why do you have your summer body? What does that even mean?
Hot girl summer.
Yeah, hot girl summer, more like medium looking girl summer, am I right? When more like makeup with setting spray so that it doesn't come off in the pool, am I right? No, I'd be down though, man. I mean, this guy's down. He met his girl twerking. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. He was like, "I'm working, she's twerking. We're all good."
Yeah.
Does she still come in and twerk for you?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Did you, when you met her and you're like, "Damn, man, she's hot. I like this. This is attractive," and then you met her personality, were you like, "I gotta take her away from the club," or were you like, "No, come to the club"?
No, I embrace it.
Hell yeah!
Like
See,
when we
that's what
went to Envy, I think maybe hold 500 people. It was fucking packed, and we're maybe a foot and a half from the DeeJay booth because they don't have like a security barrier. And yeah, she dropped me the fucking split in front of like 500 people, and I was just like, "Fucking do it!"
I love it because a lot of people, when they'll go after something they want, and as soon as they get it, they want to change it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that concept in
Like,
general.
don't meet me at a strip club if you don't expect me to be in the strip club all the time.
Yeah, or like a guy who like finds a girl on OnlyFans and like wears her down to the point where she's like, "I'll go on a date with you." Goes on a date with her, and it's like, "I need you to stop doing OnlyFans."
Yeah,
Like,
I need you to put your tits away.
yeah, put them away.
Those
from
are
me.
mine now.
Those are mine now. I always wanted them. I wanted to control
Oh,
your tits.
I'll still subscribe, but everybody else has to stop.
Yeah, I mean, can we put my name on this? It'd be like a Facebook joint page. It'd be like John and Angel. John and Angel Blaze together, and he's like, you just see him in the background like
He's
this
just
with the camera.
staring.
They're doing a selfie together, and he's just like this, like, my life's over.
No, it's a video of her like naked, and he's just standing in the back.
But you can always see him in the mirror, so you know. He's
Yeah.
You can always see like his face.
He's always in the background of the pictures, just evil staring at the camera.
Superman video, I was in the back. Lose Yourself video, I was in the back. It's another bizarre reference
Yeah.
out of nowhere. We did a bizarre reference 2 weeks ago.
I thought that was
These chicks
Eminem.
don't even know. I know, but Bizarre's the one that's singing that part because it's
Oh.
supposed to be a joke about him being in the.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Yeah. I just
That
know the
song to me in general is so funny.
It's-
Dude. It's one of the funniest comedy songs, like funniest comedy hip hop songs of all time. It has to be. I mean, and then you still get the Eminem part. My salsa. Oh, that's just like so stupid. What the fuck is going on here? You can just tell that like he was like, listen, I can do whatever I want, and they're gonna pay me, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need to get paid for doing all this stupid shit.
You would stop talking about dumb shit. You can monetize this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk about my butthole on here. I guess apparently that's the sticking point for all the businesses. Is like, listen, we were thinking about sponsoring your podcast, but then we heard something about butt stuff, and we bailed out. And I'm like, that seems like a little bit.
Wasn't that the title one time?
Yeah, it's like butt stuff. I think I put so many stupid titles though. I had one that was like something about butt stuff. Either way, I'm getting stuffed or something. Food or butt, either way, I'm getting stuffed. People are like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that podcast. I'm like, touche, bitch.
When we get people that actually want to come on here and like, are you sure?
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. Like when we had the people from, let me go ahead and switch over to them. Let's go ahead and talk about that. I still want to throw a little bit of a shout out to the Cole Porter people because they were really sweet, and they came on the podcast last week, and they're still doing this coming up in a couple of weekends. So, is it a couple weekends? Yeah, there's 2 weekends left. Yeah, so check that out. Don't look at anything else I just showed you. I'm just kidding.
So
My
I
background
see
with my
children
kids.
too.
I know, that's what I do. I don't want any kids. Just kidding. I have so many. I have so many kids. I have 4, 6, 7. How many do I have?
I don't know.
Depends which
I
one of
stopped
them.
counting.
You stopped counting. 19 and counting.
Yeah.
That's what I was writing a comedy bit for because I'm doing that show with Maddie, which I actually have that on here too. I could probably show people that, but we're doing a show with Harvest Fest this year, and Brian and me and Sean are doing comedy. So I actually have to write a set, which is pretty crazy because I haven't done that in a while. And I want to do a whole bit on Our Father, and about how it's kind of like it's like instead of 19 kids and counting, it's like 94 kids and counting. Like it's like I want to do a parallel between that show and so I feel like that will be pretty lit. But Anyway, that's just the beginning of a bit, you know, just figure it through out there.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of material there, though, because after have you seen that yet? Our Father?
I don't think so.
Dude, on Netflix. If you ever just want to blow your own mind, this is like the third week I've talked about it, because it's so fucking mind-boggling, dude. This guy was a doctor who artificially inseminated like 94 women with his own sperm, and he wasn't supposed to. So he's 94 kids out there and counting. Just spreading seed, baby, like a farmer in Indiana in fucking May. You know what I mean? Just spreading seed. We all smelled that a couple weeks ago.
That was
That
awful.
manure. Yeah, like Kokomo has got a stench now. I don't know how that ended up happening. Courtney, do you have any idea? Tell me about the trees. I know you want to talk about them.
Oh, I had to talk.
The pussy trees.
They're the cum trees.
They're the cum trees?
They're the cum trees.
They smell like cum?
I guess.
I always thought they were like...
See,
smell
I
like
posted
puss.
something about the trees, and then somebody else told me they were the cum trees. And then I looked it up, and it's a thing. Apparently, the pear trees downtown all smell like cum.
Yeah.
I didn't know come out of smell.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
never...
it depends. I guess it depends on what kind of cum you got. You know what I mean? You know, what kind of load are we talking about? Are we talking about a large sum of cum, or are we talking about a small sum of cum?
I'm not even going to say anything.
We're definitely not getting monetized now talking about cum on the podcast today.
I can't smell it. It's not in my mouth long enough. I can't smell it if it's on my back.
A girl who finishes like this. It's the worst. Who wants that? You know what I mean?
They wipe it off my back before I can smell it.
All I smell is my back. I don't know why it is. There's this constant joke. This is like sidebar, but there's this constant joke on the internet right now of like the back shot wind. Have you heard this joke? Everybody's talking about. So like the new insult on Twitter whenever a girl posts something and like so this girl. Okay, so let me talk about the one specifically I'm talking about. There's a girl that she
Is
posted.
this the misogyny part of the podcast?
Every part of it is. That's
Okay,
what we're
good.
trying to get into it.
Yeah.
No, but there was a white girl. And this is the point of contention. There was a white girl, and she was attractive, young, makeup, pretty, skinny, blah blah blah. The kind we don't want at Kokomo Beach this summer for the adults.
Yeah.
And she posted a video of her like she's doing like what are those called where it's like mukbang, like we're eating all the food, and she was eating like McDonald's, so she had like a fish sandwich, and then she had a double cheeseburger, and she had like 12 sandwiches, and she showed them all, and somebody had shared it and was like if she, why aren't you guys going after her like you would go after a big girl if she posted this, and everybody's like talking back and forth like she's not even eating it after she chews it, she's spitting it out after the camera like she ain't eating that, and somebody's like she's been fasting so she's breaking her fast. I'm like there's no way you fast and eat that much, but everybody's going back, and then I scrolled down the comments and somebody said something about I bet her back shot smell, the back shot wind on this shot he smells wild, and I was just dying. I'm like, and I've seen this more than once where they're like for some reason like they have memes where it's like when you, like the stinky smell guy and he's like that, and then it's like when the back shot wind hits your nose. From being at the club, which that's a guy who's at the club. He's probably had enough back shot.
I had a girl come up to me request a song last week and smelled like a fucking sack of onions.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was rough.
My mom, I told you to stop going out to Logansport to watch that. Was my mom. My mom came out and she was like, onions have layers.
Your mom is Shrek.
Yes, I told you. That's true. My mom is Shrek. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Mom. You're not Shrek. She thinks she's Shrek. Anyway, we got Harvest Fest coming up. So if you guys want to check this out, we do have Resin, Dwarf Midgets, Yesterday's Chips, Rachel and Lou, Peacehead, Patron. Remember we almost said Patron.
It's Patron.
Because Jordan. And then comedy by Brian West Jr., Jordan Granger, Sean Dalrymple. All ages, and it's free admission. It's at the Live at the Miami Open Air Auditorium on August 13th. So not too much longer. Check it out. You don't have to get tickets. Just show up, and you can camp. So it's pretty lit.
Also, Sean's fucking hilarious.
Sean is funny.
I watched him at the open mic that Jimmy Shaw does.
Yeah.
Dude, Sean's fucking hilarious.
Where was the open mic? Was it at the Open Room?
This is back when it was still at Mulligan's.
Yeah. They did it there too.
Yep.
I went up once there. Before I stopped being able to do it because I'm on second shift, so I can't do stand up early. So that's why I'm writing a new set now. But yeah, Sean is funny, dude.
I've never been able to go because it's always on Wednesdays.
Yeah, actually, Sean, I can pull that up in a minute. But actually, Sean has a new show coming up too. I can plug that for him if I can find it on here. I have to find it on here, but I'm gonna just shoot to Courtney. Here, Courtney, tell people about your life.
My life's great. I planted some corn yesterday.
Corn.
Yeah.
There it is. I found it. So now
Most
you know.
Indiana thing I've heard.
Shout out Roper Live at Helium Comedy Club, Indy's funniest, 2022, Indianapolis, June 29th at 8 p.m. Sean Dalrymple. If you mention his name, it'll be 50% discount if you order by phone or. Does it say by phone? Yeah,
Pre-order tickets or by
Pre-order.
phone for 50.
Listen, I wrote it, but I can't read it. Yeah, I made it. He hit me up. He had an original one that just wasn't very cute. I was like, I don't think this is my favorite one, and he didn't like it either. So I was like, let me go ahead and rework this for you, and so I made that one for him.
I'm always paranoid that you have that up while you're doing all that stuff.
Yeah, you should. You should be worried about it. There's nothing but trouble on there. I'm just kidding. No, it's just picture. It's like mostly just screenshots of bullshit.
That's
mostly what I do.
It's because of mine.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, you're like, I can't do this. She's like, pictures of my butt.
My dad keeps texting me.
Your dad's texting. Will you text your dad and tell him I said I need a dad? He's my dad now. DeeJay1350 on Instagram. Is it 1350 or 1350?
1350.
1350. 1350. And is the DJ pronounced like DJ? Or?
Yeah. as it sounds.
Look, you fall by the perspective, man. They used to like me. And Gerald Ortho.
Yep.
That's pretty lit, dude. I mean, those are the people. The Gerald people, they're really into like posting a lot. They do post a lot. And then like the lad people, you ever seen the lad people? They do TikToks all the time.
My
If you go on Insta.
my dad's on here talking shit about a lot of dental.
Is he really like
That's
that?
really.
He's mad at them.
We don't talk about lad.
We don't talk about. I watched a little bit of that the other day. That show.
You never watched Encanto?
No, I know why you didn't. I'm just kidding. He's got Hispanic kids. She's like, I guess I got to keep them involved in their culture.
Oh my gosh!
I
gotta teach them somehow.
Got to keep them connected to their keep them connected to their culture. Is it? I was just talking to a buddy of mine who he's a white guy and he's got a black girlfriend, fiance, and they're having a baby and it's a little boy, and I'm excited for him. But like, I'm like, man, do you feel extra pressure being a white guy raising a black man in America? And he's like, thanks, man. I hadn't even think about that. I was like, it's because he was wearing FUBU slides, and I was like, bro, like, you're wearing FUBU slides. I was like, now you're part of us now? Is that what you're saying? For us, by us? Are you part of us now? It's like, you're having a black baby now? I was like, that's cool, though. It's exciting. My buddy Justin, he's in my band. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for him because he doesn't have any kids. I think he's older than me. Is he older than me?
I don't know.
Great friend.
I think he's
Yeah.
my age.
It's one of those things where like you'll ask somebody their age like once, and then you never talk about.
I think he's
their
younger
age
than
ever
you.
again. Is he younger than
Because
me?
I think he's my age.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're only a year younger than me, right?
I'm 23.
Oh yeah. All right, Jordan. DeeJay23 over here. DJ, a motherfucking liar over here. I'm just kidding. No, that's cool. So where did the 1350 come from?
So basically, it's like angelic numbers, like the 777, 1111, that bullshit.
Yeah.
That
That bullshit. That's what it came from.
yeah, it came from bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, so it popped up, and apparently it's like a thing that your guardian angels send, and basically means like follow what you're meant to do.
Yeah.
So like 13 was my basketball number from middle school to high school. 50 was my football number. I did an internship with 1350 WIOU.
Yeah.
So it just like pops up all the time.
If your answer is really DJ69 was taken, you can say that.
DJ420.
DJ420.
See, I have a smaller build, so I'm not built for all the
Yeah.
69. You got a big bitch in there. You got a big bitch in there. I'm gonna crush underneath. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of backshot wind, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 69. What about DJ Tanner? Why not go by DJ Tanner? I don't remember. Somebody came up with that joke, and I've always thought it was so funny. Because the DJ, her name is DJ.
Yeah, she's a DJ.
DJ. Is she on the show now?
Yeah.
What about TJ Kimmy Gibbler? Is it Kimmy Gibbler?
Yeah.
What's the other Stephanie?
DJ is.
No, Stephanie's the DJ. That's what was funny.
I thought DJ was the DJ.
No, that was the joke. Was like DJ. DJ is the main mom. Was the mom of the new show, the Fuller House.
Okay.
And she's like the Christian one. That's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And she has all the kids, and then Stephanie was the DJ, and that was what was funny
Oh,
about
yeah,
it. Was
Stephanie is the DJ.
She could have been DJ, but instead she was DJ.
That was weird.
Stephanie.
Why did they do that?
I think it was like the joke of it to make
That
way
was dumb.
more jokes. They should have made way more jokes about it being like DJ Tanner.
Yeah.
DJ Tanner.
Yeah. So are you watching Stranger Things or are you watching Obi-Wan?
I'm doing both. How far are you into Stranger Things?
I just finished season 2.
You're like on season 2. It's like we're talking about season 4. Have you watched anything?
Watched like the first season. I can't get into it.
Yeah, see, Maddie said the same thing. He's like, I watched the first season. It's not for me. And I'm like, bro, it's literally your show. It's D&D. Maddie Kroll.
Oh, Stranger Things?
Yeah, it should be his
That's
show.
why I only finished season 1 and I got like halfway into season 2 and I was like, I don't like things that other people are like.
Yeah, I know. You're like a hipster to the core. Yeah, that's a problem.
Like too many people are talking about this. I don't want to watch it anymore.
You're there's a hype train. I'm getting off.
Yeah.
Next stop, please. Next stop, please. I'm getting off this.
Somebody's
hype train.
gonna have to talk to me about it, and I don't want to.
I think that's literally that's ingrained in me so deep that I've been fighting it for years. Like people would be like, "Have you seen it?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "You haven't?" And I'm like, "No, I will never see it."
People are all the time asking me if I've seen stuff, and I'm like, even if I have, I won't remember it.
What's the one show that like everybody watched that you're like, I watched it too and I can't help it? Like, what is it? Is there one?
Magic Mike.
But I'm talking about TV show. But yeah.
Oh, like TV show?
Yeah. Magic Mike makes sense though. There's
I don't know.
buttholes and stuff.
What are
There's
like?
not a single asshole in Magic Mike.
There isn't. I thought there was a lot of gay stuff. Aren't
No.
most male strippers gay? Like, isn't that like a?
Not necessarily.
No.
There's a lot of straight ones that like
I used to be a male stripper. Fun fact.
Yeah, you used to.
Yeah.
That makes
they
sense.
they
You seem
like
you would.
they cater to the gay community, so they get more money.
That makes sense.
It's the same with porn.
Yeah. I mean, you go where the men are if you if you want to make money in stripping and stuff. I guess. Yeah. Women just don't pay very well, you know.
Oh, I don't like
Greedy
Nightmare Before
bitches.
Christmas.
No.
No.
I don't think you understood the question, and it's okay.
I,
that you
like
didn't.
TV shows? I don't
No.
know TV shows.
No, I'm
I
saying,
don't-
is there like a TV show or like a hype train type of thing that you got on that you're like, I can't believe it. Like most of the time I wouldn't get on it, but I'm on it.
no.
No.
I like cool things.
What I mean, Our Father's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty hype training. What about what's the fucking show with the fucking Tiger King? Did you watch that?
yeah.
Yeah. But we were all stuck at home.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all watched it. I don't think I'm.
What was the one where the guy like was sharing his entire family with, like there was this one guy that came in and he was sleeping with the mom, the dad, and the daughter.
Oh shit, I remember that. I actually didn't watch that because I heard about all that shit and I was like, I don't think I'm meant to.
That
be
was
prepared.
like you guys
I'm
are
not
talking about
mature
Our
enough.
Father, and I'm still stuck on this shit.
Yeah, I wasn't mature enough to watch that.
No, it was great. It was like it was one of those things where like you can't believe it gets worse, but it does.
Yeah. He was
Like,
sleeping because it was like he's sleeping with
first
the
he
mom,
was-
the
he
dad,
was-
and the daughter.
It was like he was messing around with the mom, and then you keep going, and then he's like, the dad said something about messing around with him in the car, and I'm like, what? And then you find out he's messing around with the daughter, and like they let him take her like out of state on a vacation, and she's gone for like 7 months.
How old was the girl? Isn't she underage?
She was very underage. I think she was like 8.
God, that's like it's
It was
funny until you get to that
disgusting.
point. Yeah, until
It
you
was
get to-
gross.
and it's weird that the family was just kind of like.
Eh.
No, I remember being
And
at
it
work.
just kept going and going, and you're like,
I was at work when somebody told me about it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I don't think I
like
can get into that."
you watch the Our Father, and I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah, I got home. I was like, "All right." Got some tissues, some lotion. Started watching. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I thought this was better than they were saying.
That lotion over there.
Oh yeah, that's there. It's there. No,
And the
that's like
tissues
in
are right there.
Tissues are right there. Actually, more tissues underneath there. The funny thing is how often how non-useful any of that is for that type of stuff. I don't even use any of that because there's no possible.
I don't
way.
know. I don't have a penis.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's true. You don't. Or do
I mean, no.
you? Okay. For just a second. No. My God. She's like. No.
I had to think about it.
Let me think about it for a second. I don't believe that I do. Last I checked. No, I mean you never know nowadays though. You might have one. I'm still trying to get caught up on some of these neo pronouns on TikTok because when I've been watching some of the TikToks you sent me, and I'm like, what is going on with this stuff?
Shit's
what?
confusing, man.
The neo. Have you checked out these neo pronouns? Like
No.
The new ones. There's always new ones. Somebody said that their pronouns are per.
Are they inventing words?
They're like just taking other words and then creating pronouns. out of
I'm
them.
going. Just any pronoun can be an identity.
Yeah. Per, pers, per self. That's just That just means personal.
Why?
That's somebody's pronouns. I don't know. The ones that are weird to me are they're like flay.
See, I
Floss.
don't care to have an opinion on things that don't pertain to me.
But what if they did?
It don't.
But what if they did?
Then I don't care.
Yeah,
It's not hurting anybody.
I have no problem with using like normal pronouns like they, them. I'm
See,
cool
my
with
thing
that.
is,
I'll figure it out.
Like, if like my child or somebody I'm close to decides that that's their preferred pronoun, I will do my best to cater to that.
Yeah, but my
But
pronouns
don't
are
get
preferred.
upset. Don't get upset if I make a mistake because it's like a learning process.
I think most.
I don't care if you do it. It doesn't matter to me
I just start using people's names, and I think that's the,
It works.
the easiest way I can do it.
until they change their name.
And so yeah, that's my thing. Is like I get so confused. I'm like, man, I can't be, especially some of these names that people come up with. Like, there's so many weird names, like Dakota, and it's
Like Jordan.
Jordan. Ugh, gross. DeeJay Tanner. I need that fucking horn again. I used to have an app on my phone that whenever I'd say something to the kids, like, you need to clean your room, like all the time. My brother would get mad because we'd be hanging out and I'd be around him and I'd be like, I'd say something like as a joke and he wouldn't laugh. And I'd go, and then he'd laugh and he couldn't help it. And he's like, damn it, you forced me into laughing.
Do you have like a sound that you do to call your kids?
Yeah, I'd say, get your fucking ass in. Just kidding.
We do the conch call from SpongeBob.
What is this?
You go,
Like when you're in a store?
and then they all run and they do the exact same thing back. That's the only thing I can do to get them to come.
I do that to get my girl to come too. I'm just kidding.
Gross. This is about my kids. God damn it. You ruin everything for me. Literally everything.
Shelby and I do that as a joke all the time where like when we're joking about like oral sex, instead of saying like oral sex, she'll just be like like acting like that, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we're such children. I know every couple probably has something embarrassing that they're like, I wish nobody knew about that.
Now everyone knows.
Yeah, if you see Shelby on the public or she's driving, you just hear her going, she's talking about oral sex.
So you ever looked over and go, blah, blah, blah,
I always look at her and go, hey, when we get home, do you mind if we Did you spit anything out? Are you okay? Courtney's dying. She's got her ripped, or she's got to use an inhaler. You know, the podcast is good when you got to use an inhaler to breathe.
I can't stand you.
Oh man! So you and your girl been together for 7 months. What's her name? Like her first name, not together. Last name. Right?
Mason.
Mason. Her first name is Mason.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a.
I'm glad that wasn't one of the names where you said, who wants that name?
I almost did. I'm just kidding. No, that Mason.
What if
I've
her
never
name
heard
was
of a girl named
Dakota?
Mason. What if her name was that? They're girls. It's a gender neutral name, right? Mason sounds gender neutral too, but so is Jordan. What about Chase? Is Chase gender neutral? Have you ever met a girl named Chase?
No, I've met guys named Cortney.
You have, yeah. I think that names in general, it's just, I mean, you wouldn't meet a girl named John. I think there's certain ones that are like for sure.
My daughter's name is James.
If you're a guy and you're like, hi, I'm Brittany. People are like, wait a minute. Pre or post? I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
Pride Month's coming up. I'm excited about that. They're doing a big festival. I know you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? There's a concert going on. Do we know who's playing?
No.
I thought I saw Peacehead was playing, and they're actually playing.
I shared the flyer and didn't read it.
You didn't read it? That makes
I think it's, what is it, the 18th?
Yeah, I think it's right in the middle of Pride Month, probably the weekend of the middle of it.
I like when I go to my profile, it instantly says account restricted.
Are you in trouble?
I'm always in trouble.
What are you in trouble for this time?
I don't know. So Saturday, June 18th, 1 to 6 p.m., there's live music, food trucks, vendors, a drag show at Sun King at 8 p.m.
A drag king at Sunco?
Yeah, whatever. Drag show at Sun King.
That'd be fun.
It's at Sun Queen.
I wish they'd let me dress up and dance. I feel like I could twerk pretty well. I've been
You
working
should-
on my twerk into a split.
should
now.
do
I gotta start
drag.
working on that. I don't know, man. I just don't think.
But
I
the
don't think
lady
they'd
at
like
the lady at the Lexi said that I should start doing makeup. So let me practice on you.
Oh yeah, you know, do all my makeup.
It's gonna be extravagant.
Do it. Do the makeup. Yeah, I knowing how much how much eye makeup you use, you know.
I have 2 colors.
I know, I'm just messing. I don't know how any of this works.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Let me be.
Let me be me.
This is the one day a week I put makeup on.
This is all I've got.
That's all I've got. Right. Jeffree Star. Do you use Jeffree Star stuff?
Not anymore.
Who's
He's
your favorite?
canceled.
Oh, we canceled him. Did you know he's coming out with meat? Did you see that?
Yeah, he's got a farm now.
That's awesome, right?
No,
Isn't that good?
that's stupid.
Why is it stupid? After you raise your own grass-fed meat, like that's bad. It's grass-fed. He had a pop-up shop. I read that he had a pop-up shop somewhere.
I don't follow him anymore.
Kokomo Press is going to do a pop-up shop somewhere eventually.
Of meat?
Schmeat, maybe.
I'm
I'm just kidding. I don't know what we would do a pop-up shop for, but we'd do something.
Cheese.
Cheese? Yeah.
Kraft. It's gonna be gothic mac and cheese.
Gothic mac and cheese with like way too much pepper.
It's gonna be black and cheese.
Black and cheese.
Yeah.
Sounds racist.
Black. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Black and cheese.
I'm not saying what I was gonna say.
I made corn last night for the first time in a while.
I planted corn. You made corn.
I know. There's.
We're so Indiana.
We're so Indiana. Indiana as fuck, right, Kyle? Just kidding. I love Kyle. He always has those shirts that say Indiana as fuck at the coterie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expanded downward, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, I need to check it out. Since
Yeah, they
moved
took
down.
they took the social and made it to another level of the coterie. Looks dope as fuck in there though.
Yeah. Do they do any DJs and dance? I saw they had some DJ there.
They have drag shows there.
Yeah.
That's all I've been to.
Yeah. They still bring DJ Action Jackson in from time to time.
Yeah, I saw that he's doing Bruise and Buckeye.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That dude's nuts, man.
Is he good?
Oh, it's fucking crazy. Like, I understand the ins and outs of DJing, and still watching him, you're just like, what the fuck?
That's what I feel like watching Matt do anything. Like, how the fuck is he still doing this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hustler though. He had 9 gigs over 4 days this week. Yeah,
making that money
he's down at the track right now doing some shit.
at the
500.
Indy 500. Yeah. Yeah, I heard. I was listening to the race during like a Memorial Day get together we were having with my girl's family, and everybody's like, "Yeah, did you hear Dixon's in the lead?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't care.
How dare
Two
you?
shits.
How dare?
How dare you not care about NASCAR?
Who won today?
Dale Earnhart.
Yeah, Darla.
Senior.
The senior. I wasn't gonna say junior.
Who won? Him or the wall? Oh, the fire.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Does he still race?
Yeah, but this is Indy. This isn't even the same thing. I think the only person I know that raced Indy cars isn't Danica Patrick race Indy cars for a minute. I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
We need to get
Will Smith.
Nick Flynn on the podcast to tell us about it. Will Smith. He's out there slapping fools. Hi, I'm Will Smith, and I'm just letting you know. DeeJay2050 slaps. Just like me. That's what you need to get him to do.
I have a bunch of sound clips of that incident, so
Yeah.
it's like randomly played in the middle of a song.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever DJ'd?
Like event wise,
Yeah.
My first event ever was at a church. Yeah, it was like 2 hours notice, and this guy was like, "Can you DJ this event?" And I'm just like, "Sure, I guess." Like, you have to make sure everything's clean. And I'm just like, ugh. Not a single cuss word, huh? All right, and here we go.
And he started off with Ass and Titties by 36 Mafia. And then he just kept dropping out. And big. And. Just and over and over. And.
I had someone offer me, because I'll DJ pretty much anything, but I had someone offer and ask if I would DJ somebody's funeral.
Ooh.
I want to DJ at my funeral.
You do?
I'm gonna hire a DJ for everybody in my family that died.
DJ Tanner. I'm just kidding. Yeah, who would you I mean, I think I know a DJ that you should get a hold of.
Oh my god.
Would you ever do a funeral? Could you imagine?
Oh, it'd be weird, man.
Just dust in the wind 50 times. Old school. Dust in the wind.
We need all of the most inappropriate funeral songs.
I know, right?
And then we
I
would
Will
throw in
Survive.
Too Hard to Say Goodbye.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Like, you know those posts on Facebook like, what are songs that you would not play at a funeral?
Yeah.
I want all of those.
Those ones, yeah. What? Do an entire thread before somebody in your family
Yeah.
that you don't like dies, and then get that one.
Soul Survivor by Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has to be a song about hell in there somewhere, right?
Oh, 100%.
There's lots of them.
Yeah. Do you know what's? Give me one. I can't think of.
I don't know, like Highway to Hell.
There you go. There you go. You got a pretty good mind.
I know, I'm really smart.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And she's single, so fellas, I'm just kidding. She not only is she smart, she's single. Come on down.
Well, DJ The Wedding.
There you go.
DJ The Wedding. I can
And the divorce
officiate my
party.
own.
What?
The what?
I'll DJ The Wedding and then the divorce party.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a couple of days later.
Please DJ my divorce.
Damn, I should have got a DJ for my breakup. Could you imagine? Like,
I would have.
fuck what John said. It
I
don't mean
would've-
shit now.
I would have DJ'd your breakup.
Oh yeah, my previous.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd been fun. You'd have had way too much fun with that.
I would have.
Everybody, I walk into the club. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, just everything, all the songs.
We had that happen. Some lady booked for a wedding, and then like 2 weeks before they were supposed to get married, the dude just bailed out, and she was like, "Well, we've already paid you, so."
What's the party?
Yeah, basically, she's like, "Just don't play any sad shit.
She's like, no sad songs, and he was like, okay.
We Belong Together" by Mariah Carey.
Yeah. We found their wedding song was like, I'm playing it anyway. One of those songs, mother song dance. What's the most common mother son dance song? What do you guys think it is? It's got to be something.
Mother
ridiculous.
son?
Yeah, is there a mother son dance that's like the most common? It's probably a country song because
Probably.
to be honest, it's like there's so many.
I know there's
songs.
a lot of daddy daughter songs.
What's a good one?
I Loved Her First.
Oh yeah.
That's a country song.
Yeah, that makes sense. Should I write a mother son song and that should be my
Yeah.
that'll be my
Yeah,
Cupid
that'll be
shuffle.
your
Yeah,
thing.
be my Cupid shuffle.
Yeah.
New Cupid. Did you guys ever see him go on? He went on The Voice.
No.
Cupid did. Cupid Shuffles guy.
Nice.
Didn't get a single person to turn. Because the dumb motherfucker did the Cupid Shuffle.
He did his only song.
He did his only hit song. He was like, I'm trying to get away from doing the Cupid Shuffle. I don't want people to just see me as that. And that's what the whole build up. And he was like, but the song I'm going to do for my audition is the Cupid Shuffle. So I can embrace like my past. I'm like,
Is there
Bro-
any singing in it?
yeah.
Besides
it's like,
him just like
you
you did that really good.
Time for a change. Something like that.
That's
I still have 40-year-old women that want that every time I fucking DJ.
Oh yeah. They're like, please. It's the only
Remember-
dance I know. I'm starving.
It
remember
tells me
when you
what to
DJ'd
do.
that wedding?
Yes.
I won't say who it was, and all their songs were like rock songs, and I'm like, dude, you got to change what they're playing
I
because
had a whole
everybody's
list of
mad.
stuff. I was just waiting. Like you're like, you came up to me like Jordan. Like we've got to.
Like everybody's complaining about the music,
And it's not my fault. It had
No.
nothing to do with me.
which is fine. They played what they wanted to play, and it was cool. But like, you got to play the old white lady shit.
Yeah, you got to play stuff that people
Like-
listen to.
I'm like, Mom, make me a playlist, and she's like, got you.
Here I go again on my own.
Anytime I see a group of women over 40, Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks every fucking time.
Yep.
Kills it. Fucking kills it.
Oh, what's the one song? The fucking they just popped up on the Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. That one's on there.
You got to do Cherry Pie.
Cherry Pie. That one's a good one.
I like going on the app where it's like to play the music at the bars. I like going to see the top played songs. It's the fucking worst.
Never made it as a porn.
It's always Nickelback. And what's that song about waiting on the bar on the inside, and I don't know.
I know.
Something about being in a bar.
I know. Now that if you're thinking about Garth Brooks, I got friends.
No,
That one always pops
that's
up,
Low
too.
Places. I know that one.
You're like, I know that fucking song.
Don't
like, I
talk
know
about Garth.
It's like I know about Low Places.
I've got lots of friends in low places.
I got friends. That's the one thing about karaoke I can't stand is it's always like the same five. So that's one of the songs people always do. They're like, let's do it.
Because when you get drunk, that's the only song you remember.
Or like it's okay. We're doing the last song of the night. Everybody, get ready to start cleaning up. Closing time.
You know,
Every bar.
karaoke fucking sucks. But, like, you go in there, some of those people are actually pretty good. I mean,
know.
Diamond's not.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
all the rest of them are pretty good.
Yeah, you're talking about when you go to
The High Mark.
the High Mark. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about going down to the fucking. What's that place downtown that Lenny's always
The
making
Cozy?
fun of? Yeah, the Cozy.
I don't go in the cozy.
Lenny's always talking shit about the Cozy. Like, he's like, you think you're going to a nice bar and then you end up with the Cozy, and everybody's like, dying laughing, and I'm like, that's a generational thing, right? I don't get that joke.
It's like
I think the joke
it's
is
the
like
people we
worst.
graduated with that we don't really want to hang out with anymore.
Oh, okay. I know Lenny's the coolest guy in that bar every time I go there. So
Yeah.
in the High Mark, every time I go in there, they're always like, I'm gonna do a song, and then I go up there and I kill it, and then I leave.
That's why I'm trying to get you and Matt to go with me every time I go.
I know. Every time Matt and I go, we always shut the bar down doing Bohemian Rhapsody together. We do like or I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. That one's a good one too. Oh shit.
See, if I could do anything, I wish I could sing.
Yeah. That's
Well.
the one talent you wish you had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or draw.
Instead of thoughting in the streets. You wish
Yeah,
you could
like
sing.
I'm really good at being a hoe, but like, where's that gonna get me?
She's single, fella. Just so you know. No.
It's it's all those talents that you can't tell anybody about.
It's the talents you don't find out about until later on.
Like I could be pulling them in like this, but you gotta keep them humble. Like, man, I don't know. I'm kind of okay.
I want to start like a Kokomo Press dating service. It's gonna be called the Kokomo.
The Kokoho?
Kokomo Beach. Kokomo Beaches. That'd be cool. The Kokomo Beach.
The P Shore just opened back up.
The Kokomo Beach.
Mm-hmm.
It's the P Shore. I remember that meme where it was like P Shore, the meme P Shore.
Shut the fuck up. It's too much. Get back on topic.
Get back on topic. Yeah. P Shore. You made me do it by saying that. No, that's funny. No, I went and bought this shirt the other day. You like it? It's nice and flowery. I feel like it says like, "Hey, I'm an ally."
I was going to say it was gay, but
Beat you to it, kind of. I'm an ally. These shorts too are really like, well, I got my knee showing. You got your knee showing too. We all got our knees showing today. Somebody made a joke about that in the comments of the last podcast. They're like, a lot of knees. No, it was me, you, and Matt. They're like, a lot of knees in this podcast. I'm like, well, everybody's got two, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it was a weird comment.
of all the things.
Who was it? Somebody, whoever it was, put the comment again. Talk about the knees again. We need to hear about the knees. Somebody's like,
I didn't show off my Crocs yet.
Yeah, you do have Crocs on, which is unsettling as a person who hate Crocs. Tell everybody the reason why you bought those Crocs, because that's the funniest reason I've ever heard in my life.
The combat Crocs.
Yeah, combat Crocs. Why did
They're platform Crocs.
Yeah.
Because I'm short. So I got a membership at the Y. And when I got there, everybody had Crocs. So I'm like, man, I want to fit in with these people.
I can't.
Like, I can't. I got peer pressured into buying them because everybody there had them.
Oh my god.
I'm like, why am I the only one here that doesn't have sporty feet wear?
Sporty.
And like, you can't buy the off-brand because everybody else has the real ones.
Yeah.
You can't be that one person that's got the Walmart Crocs.
Well, I have official Crocs. They used to have stores that were like Croc stores. Like I thought that, what I mean? I thought they were like something.
You know what made me mad about Crocs? They always do these really cool collabs with people. Like they did a Lisa Frank one. They did a ranch.
Yeah.
They did one that was KFC, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I want fucking chicken Crocs.
Yeah.
And ranch.
So
why would somebody not want that? But you have to enter the drawing, and then if you win the drawing, you get the chance to purchase them.
That's a little weird.
And that's the only time you can buy them is if you get chosen.
Post Malone has his own line of Crocs.
Yeah. Post Malone.
I need to buy the spikes that go on the top.
Spikes. That actually fits your aesthetic pretty well, I think. The spikes.
Crocs you wear to a Metallica concert.
Yes.
Can you get a little dick on there? Like a little dick one. Get a little dick and a vulva. A little bit of both.
I have kids.
I know, it's true.
I can't advertise
Kids
that.
ruin everything.
They do.
They ruined Chuck E. Cheese for me.
Okay.
I used to be able to go to Chuck E. Cheese and play basketball. Now these kids are in there and freaking like I gotta wait in line.
Yeah.
Can't
Go in
play
there and get
fucking
drunk,
skee
but there's a
ball.
bunch of kids.
Get out of the way, kids! I'm trying to play skee ball. I'm telling my mom. You tell your mom. I used to bang your mom in high school, young man.
That's the only reason I had kids, so I can go there and not look creepy.
Go to a Chuck E. Cheese. We need like something like that around here, like a Dave and Buster's.
We have an arcade now, don't they? Didn't they just open it?
I did hear that. Do you know where that's at?
No.
There's an arcade.
Do I look like somebody that would go to an arcade?
You look about the same height. Did somebody don't get an arcade?
So I didn't even need to have the kids.
No, you just show up and just be you. Just standing there. Hey, young lady, where are your parents? And you're like, I have a bracelet. Check the number of the black light.
My mom dropped me off.
And they're like, they check your number and they're like, it says you're here by yourself. And you're like, all right, well, here's the thing. drop the high voice. Oh, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing, sir.
Because I sound like a man.
Hey, man, listen, you're a country man. Hey, listen, I've got friends in low places, man.
I've just smoked a pack of cigarettes out front.
Just remember, I loved you first, and then you ran out the door.
Yeah. I can't remember.
That's such a weird song, like a name for a song. Like
It's because they're all, like, rooted in, like, I owned her, like.
Yeah, there
it's
is, like,
creepy.
some type of, like.
Like the prom pictures where you're holding the gun to the guy, like, sexually possessive of my child's boyfriend.
With that. I'm okay with that one.
You're going to shoot a guy? If he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a flashback to the last time I had to shoot a guy. That was a rough time.
I was going to say something very, very bad, but I'm not
Don't
going
even bring
to
it
do
up.
it.
Don't bring up Texas. Keep Texas out of the podcast. We're not talking about the school shooting.
No,
if you guys
no.
came here to hear about the school shooting, you're not going to hear anything from us.
I'm not
but I
talking-
will
we're
say,
not-
I'm just kidding.
I like in the last podcast, we told him I got a gun for Mother's Day. And then,
It's like, I have guns. I'm not going to
actually, I'm not getting the gun until I do the safety training for it because
Yeah.
I don't want to just have a gun and not know how to use it.
Yeah, I mean that seems like the responsible thing to do, but also we're America, so you just
You can watch
wing
it.
it.
Yeah, you can just watch,
Oh, okay.
just watch Yosemite
Okay.
Sam. You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I only got one gun. I don't want two.
she just walks around doing the Elmer Fudd.
I've been watching a lot of TV. I know how to use guns now.
She accidentally shoots the mailman. That pesky wabbit. That pesky wabbit. Just over and over and over again. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that have had gun safety and still don't take care of their guns properly. So.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
But yeah, I think as Americans, you just watch a YouTube
I almost
video.
made this whole post about guns
Just watch
and how
American
easy
Sniper
it was
once.
for me to get my license. And what?
Chris Kyle, rest in peace. American hero. You know, got ready.
I'm done.
You don't know anything about Chris Kyle,
No,
American sniper?
no.
Yeah, because you ain't a patriot, red-blooded American. You need to be a
guess.
warm-blooded American. Chris Kyle, rest in peace. Chris Kyle. So you're gonna take a YouTube gun safety course, and then what happened?
No, I'm gonna have my dad do it.
I'm gonna have my dad do it. I was gonna try to take it. So you said something about your license. Though. What were you saying about?
I was talking about how easy it was for me to get it.
How your gun versus your license
Yeah.
Well,
no, my license. How easy it was for me to get a license.
for your gun.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a license to have a gun.
I've had a carry permit for years.
You have a lifetime carry
Yeah.
permit. Damn, but you haven't had a gun.
No.
It's weird.
How was it easy though? What was it that was easy?
I went to the house after work one day, signed up for them to do the the background check.
Yeah.
Went in there. I accidentally scheduled it for an hour after I did that. So I went in there, did that, and then paid the price when I got home, and I got it.
Yeah?
Like, it took me less than a day.
It took me longer than that. I don't know how it took you so long, or how less long time that took me. As a former military member, you feel like it'd be easier for me. I have a lifetime carry permit for my handgun, but I had to do a fingerprint test, and I had to do a background check. And,
Well, I accidentally scheduled them at the same time.
See, they made it so difficult for me to do all that because it was like,
Yeah, mine
I've had
took
it since
2
like
weeks.
2013.
no. What are you trying to get when you get a gun? Do you have a specific type of gun you want?
I don't know
You just want something.
anything about guns.
Are you trying to kill a man, or are you trying to just stop him?
Kill him. I almost bought a BB gun one time.
Oh, okay, well that's not killing anybody.
No.
That's just unless you get them in the eye, they might be like, ah, God,
Like remember, we'll bring back Dustin again. I thought he was gonna break into my house at one point, so I bought a BB gun, and and they were like, "Do not buy that fucking BB gun because don't have a gun that looks like a gun unless you're gonna kill somebody."
Yeah, that's the truth. Like you might as well get a real one because if the threat is enough that you think you need a BB gun, then you get a real gun.
Right.
And I mean that I speak that as a red-blooded American, as a man that owns multiple guns, as a man who I would have rushed in Texas. I'm telling you that right now. Listen to me, I would have rushed in that motherfucker. You ain't tasing me out of this. And I'm a red-blooded American. I would have said, listen, that thin blue line, I'm crossing it. I don't give a fuck about that thin blue line. You can't stop me. that thin yellow caution line either. I'll walk right past that, grabbing my kids and getting the fuck out of there. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
What a great place for trauma help.
Or in Kokomo's, Chuck E. Cheese, you get shot. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
I guess technically they were leaving Chuck E. Cheese to go to B-Dubs, but still, the altercation happened at Chuck E. Cheese. I just can't. I don't know at what point. Like how long were you in that Chuck E. Cheese before? Like you're like, I'm gonna shoot
I don't
this
know.
man.
That place. That place will make you mad.
It will.
This rat's really fucking pissing me off.
I'm
They
sick
play
of
that
song.
damn song one more time.
They're just doing like parodies of like kids pop songs in there. It's like, I swear to God, if they do that one more time, I never fucked Wayne, I never fucked Drake. Just a kid. If I did, I'm a Nas with him. I ass like a cupcake, and everybody's like, yeah, these kids are killing it. Kids bop.
Yeah. You should DJ Kids Bop songs.
He's like, I'd rather kill myself, but yes, good idea.
Oh my God, I'm gonna hire him for a
next
birthday
show.
party.
Yeah.
For a kid's birthday party.
So this song goes out to all the kids here.
It'll be, what is it?
You fucking with some wet ass pussy.
We're gonna play the Kids Bop version of WAP.
WAP, yeah. What's the first line of that song? I don't even know. Like, I never listened to that song, not because like I'm not interested in hearing songs about like, even when I'm listening to like rap songs and there's like super, like I was listening to the new Kendrick album. That's a good example. And he has a song on there where he's like, the first time I fucked a white bitch, and he tells the whole story. And I was like, oh, click. I don't want to keep like it's such a weird conversation. Like you're listening to a guy talk about the first time he had sex with a white woman, and it's like super like racist. Like everything he says is super racist in it. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like you do your thing, but I mean like, the exact opposite would have like blown him up even more. And the only thing people were mad about is he used the maggot word, but with the F on it multiple times in that song. But the whole song was about him having a trans uncle who's trans, and having a cousin who's a trans woman. So like the whole it's a story about how it started from here, and then it ended up going into the point where like he's like comfortable with it. Like, you know what, you're right. And the guy was able, or his cousin who's a female, a trans woman, she was basically like, if you maggot, we can say it together, but only if you let a white girl say it, because it was like referring to like the time he brought that white girl on stage to sing "Man Down, Where You From." And my whole thing is like, why do you bring a white girl on stage to do that song anyway? Like
Did
every
she
other
say
song,
it?
yeah, that was it. She said it multiple times in front of the whole crowd, and then he was like, no, we're not doing that. And that was like the parallel, which is like we'll say his trans cousin was like, oh, we can say it together, we can say that F word together if you want to, but only if you're cool with her doing that. And he's like, I'm not. And he's like, well, then it's a double standard. And that was like the whole idea of the song.
He brought her up there to sing it, and then got mad because she sang it.
Yeah, well, that was what everybody's saying. His argument was like, he didn't expect her to use the word. He thought maybe she would just not say it, word. But the song, the end of every phrase in that song is the N word. Every single end of the phrase is the N word. So it's like the worst song to bring the white girl up to sing. Like, why he's tempting fate there. You're setting her up. And it's probably pulled her from the front row.
They do that on TikTok where they have the white girl sing a song, and then they have the black girl like lift up and say it, and then they go back down.
Those are funny though. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's like the old there was like, who was it? The Chappelle bit wherever they would like bring out this is my black friend, and he brings him and he's like, and he says the word, and then it goes back to him doing it. It's like, just to like, I can say it because I have my black friend here to say it for me. So it's like a sub out. Oh man. Do you have any black friends, Cortni? Not anymore. I'm just kidding. Not after this podcast comes out.
I have like 4.
Name them all. Obviously, the first one is Kendrick Lamar. Just keep going.
Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, that's true. That's it. That's it. Wrap it up. Wrap up the show. Now we actually have had a really great mix of all kinds of different people on the podcast, which is pretty great. We haven't had like, predominantly white people or predominantly black people or anything. So I always really appreciate that. I mean, lately it's been all white people, but I'm trying to work on that.
I'm back to being Hispanic again, so
I'm really proud of you. Did you say anything to your friend yet? Like, hey, just
no.
I'm starting to.
I gotta do it to my kids first.
Your kids. I don't think you're gonna reach them, man. They've got some cans going,
It's
especially
like
Elena.
a constant fight. Like during the winter, I'd be okay, but like they go outside during the summer, and it's like I'm done.
It's over.
I'm
Yeah.
never gonna catch up.
Yeah, ketchup and mustard.
Yep.
Hey,
Apparently, that's really offensive to do. So I should
What is?
stop being like, "Hey, look, we're almost the same."
yeah, it's like a microaggression. I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah.
A microaggression. It's not like to me, if it's a microaggression, then why are you bringing it up? It's a micro. I don't bring up my micro penis everywhere, so I'm talking about that.
I mean, you have to bring it everywhere.
I have to bring. It's true. I do have to bring my micro penis everywhere. That is true. It's not my fault. I have to. But I have so much more space for things. So I can like store things in my.
So much more room for activities.
So much more room for the balls. The boys all came together. All right, we'll wrap this up because we're getting a little bit ridiculous here. I do want to go back to check out DeeJay20 here on Instagram. Man, we got to get you to 100. Let's get you up to 100. We got to. Everybody, go and like it. Seriously, this guy's putting in work. And there he is meeting Nelly. Of course, we have to let everybody know that you met Nelly because that's pretty lit, dude. And look at that chain.
He was a super cool dude, too.
Did you feel like a little bit inadequate with that chain? With your chain
Yeah.
next to his?
Yeah. Some stupid bitch behind me in line when I did that was like, let me get your grill, because Nelly's just going to pop his grills out
And
hand
just
him
give it to somebody. People are so dumb. They're like, yeah, can I have your grill and your chain? Also, can I also have all your money and your cars? And
You just want to sign the tour bus over to my name?
and he was like, shoddy, what your name is. That's the last Nelly song I've ever heard.
Yeah, that show also got me some connections. One of the guys that opened up for Twista,
Yeah.
me and him have been in contact. He's a super cool dude.
Hell yeah.
Goes by Beads.
Beads?
Yep.
I'm not going to make the joke I was going to make there, but anal beads. I'm just kidding. We're talking about this. How many is off of them? All right, so the guys, that was the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm just kidding. How many beads before you're like, I've got too many in here? 8, 9?
Do you think that I?
Does it depend on size?
Is it?
4.
Do you want the ones that like start small and get bigger, or would you rather have bigger and go smaller, or would you rather them all be the same size?
You go bigger first.
Yeah.
Or no, you go smaller first so you can dilate it.
That makes sense. And then whenever you're like you're starting a lawnmower.
Yeah.
That's my exact thought.
This is how you start a lawnmower.
Never.
And just spray shit everywhere.
I love how you just think that I know.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea.
Listen, last time I used anal beads, that was first and last time.
One lost butt plug, and now I'm an expert.
Yeah, you did lose your butt plug for like weeks. She's like, I can't find it anywhere. One of my kids took it. No, I'm just kidding about the kids part. There's too many weird things in this podcast. Too many jokes that are going to get me canceled. All right, anyway, this is Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger, and that's Courtney down there. And we had DeeJay20 here, Chase. Check him out on Instagram. Check him out in Logansport at the pub, corner pub. You guys have a residency there, which is pretty lit. Or if you need any gear help, go to IMG. Go to Indiana Music Garage over here on Lincoln. That's where you're going to be, right?
Yep.
Yeah, check him out, man, because he's talented, and he's hungry, and he's working hard, and he likes to joke and have a good time. So come up and tell him your most offensive joke as he's trying to spin the latest hits of the 90s, 2000s, and today. We love you. Do you guys that? Love you. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you. Check us out on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on all the social medias you can find us on. Or, if you want to, listen to us on Spotify, Apple, or, of course, our full video podcast is located on YouTube, the Kokomo Press. Don't forget about us. We won't forget about you. We love you. 2 kisses.